Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're going to run it here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen that they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
By I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Handoff heading left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And the freshman brings him down quickly. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, great throw to first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they have some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gives it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Throws a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll try to run for the first down. Powers through. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot here. He's got a man down the middle. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
4 verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to...
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance as an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, I almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. The offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Running out. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic with the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
He does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff in a single back formation.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back has it on the screen now. Powering through. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Simply give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this pass is on target, caught. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one follows incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass here. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. He breaks, and the junior able to get home with the sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sport